My precious child, I am with you in this valley shadowed by darkness. I see the unseen forces arrayed against you, the powers and principalities that seek to oppress. Their whispers and accusations assail your ears. Their ominous presence weighs heavy upon your spirit. Do not fear, for greater am I who lives within you. The light of my presence puts to flight even the deepest gloom. Fix your thoughts on me now. Turn your gaze to behold the radiance of my face. Here, in quiet communion with me, you find refuge and strength. No more striving in your own power against forces that will surely overwhelm. Instead, rest in the power of my might, which raised Christ Jesus from the grave. Do not be afraid. I am with you. The enemy has no power except what I allow. His schemes and whispers shall come to nothing before the light of my glory. Fix your thoughts on me, beloved one, on the radiance of my goodness. Allow my peace to guard your mind, to still the anxious beating of your heart. You need not combat the darkness in your own fragile strength. Simply abide in me, for I have already won the victory on your behalf. The savage wolves that circle you, waiting to devour, have been commanded to heel at my feet. Their teeth are dulled, their jaws bound shut with unbreakable cords. The vultures, gathering to feast upon your flesh, instead find their beaks sealed by my hand. No weapon formed against you can ever hope to prosper. I demolish demonic altars raised up in defiance. Strongholds that exalted themselves against my knowledge crash to the ground as sinking sand. Curses meant to bind you snap like flax cords thrown into fire. The plans of the enemy prove powerless to prevent one jot of my word concerning you coming to pass. Thus I extend to you again the invitation to enter my rest. Around this oasis spread palm trees lush with shelter and shade. Still waters sparkle, inviting you, weary sojourner, to drink your fill. In this haven all the venomous accusations hurled at you lose their sting. Watch as I transform every false and condemning word into bread to feed your soul. Child, lift your downcast eyes to gaze fully upon me now in all my glory and light. Look no more at the churning chaos that yet nips at your heels. Let not fretful tomorrow rob peaceful today of its joy. Here in this haven I pillow your head, soothing you with songs of deliverance. Until calm displaces all turmoil within, rest in me. For soon and very soon I lead you out from this wilderness into the land prepared for you, a broad place of promise and plenty. There your heart and flesh will rejoice without constraint in my goodness. Every last vestige of darkness and despair shall flee before the brilliance of my arising over your life. Even now the shadows shrink back as sinews of dawn permeate the eastern sky. The gloom of night passes away on angels' wings, overtaken by irresistible currents of light and life and love. Your soul, benumbed by icy blasts of condemnation, now begins to thaw and sing in this warmth of my extravagant mercy and favor streaming upon you. Lift your vision beyond present troubles, beloved child. An unprecedented outpouring of my spirit fast approaches. A wave of awakening poised to crash mightily over parched souls and revive my slumbering church and shift nations. You have a critical role to play in the swelling crescendo of my glory blanketing the earth. This coming collision of beauty and brokenness, this unprecedented collision of darkness and dawn serves as a launchpad catapulting you into new realms of authority and influence. Powers of hell tremble in light of the wave I am about to unleash through your willingness and radical obedience. Hold fast, servant of the Most High, as I expand your capacity for greater workings of my Spirit. For I declare that the knowledge of my glory will indeed cover the earth as the waters cover the sea, my faithful child. The fevered ranting against you serves only to spread me everywhere through your life. Even the venom of the enemy becomes medicine to heal. As I infuse peace and vision now to calm your soul amid chaotic times, walk on in confidence that I will perfect all that concerns you. Soon and very soon the fire and fury of this present onslaught will pale before the pure white radiance beaming perpetually upon your face as you behold me. Meanwhile, beloved warrior, hold fast to me with unshakable confidence in my goodness and so. Sovereign power. Rest under shelter of my mighty wing until deliverance lifts you up on eagle's wings. My precious child, did I not promise to never leave or forsake you? Then refuse to yield space in your thoughts to the lies peddled against you. My word to you stands forever settled in the heavens. The deceptions of hell carry all the substance of vapor. Thrust them from your mind. Cast those tormenting spirits far from you in my name. For too long, the enemy has imposed his twisted narrative on the landscape of your life, seeking to sabotage your destiny and make you desert your post. But watch now as I, the Lord over all, arise to scatter your foes before the lightning flash of my sword. On your behalf, my war angels blaze trails of fire through strongholds of injustice and oppression, until all ground is regained and every usurped inheritance restored. The violent, furious thrashings stirred up by demonic rage serve only to confirm this season's birthing pains as breakthrough looms imminent. Be clenched now in intercession to aid heaven's host in enforcing my kingdom come into earthly domains still held hostage by evil. The systems and structures exalting themselves against my rule even now teeter and lurch toward inevitable collapse as my end-time army marches forth. And you, beloved saint marked with my seal, will exercise authority to pull down, to uproot and tear down, to build and to plant. With heaven's decrees. Through your lips, I declare divine utterances that serve to frame the world systems of tomorrow. By my Spirit's enablement, you will loose chaos into enemy encampments and establish order amid societal breakdown. The deepest night melts before the sunrise, so every darkness yet clinging to your path dissolves as you walk in the warmth of my flame. Press forward with fixed gaze into the brightness of your emerging future. Soon you will emerge walking tall for the glory set upon you. For now, turn aside from the churning anxieties within your soul and find shelter, respite, and refreshment in me. Allow my perfect love to displace tormenting fears. I immerse you in cleansing, healing, restoring, empowering waters, until once again, You rise up to ride the raging flood tides of my spirit. Well able am I to steer your course steady and true, even amid storm-tossed seas of upheaval. Keep company with me here in the secret place, beloved child, while the winds of change gust violently about you. In quiet communion your roots plunge ever deeper into my steadfast, nurturing love. As you drink in more deeply of my spirit's life and power, buds of new giftings and callings emerge even in winter's barrenness. Soon you will burst forth on the stage of this world, showcasing multifaceted aspects of my splendor and beauty through your unique expression of all that I am. The trials closing in around serve not to limit, but to launch you farther into destiny than ever you thought possible. Beloved child, did I not promise streams in the wasteland, and that wilderness awaits transformation into springs welling up, pools of refreshing? Then lift your tear-stained face to behold visible demonstrations even now of my spirit moving and ministering to you in power. Out of this present darkness will emerge incandescent glory, transforming grit into gold. My precious one, why do you yet stagger under burdens never meant for you to carry? This load of false responsibility and misplaced obligation weighs heavy on shoulders already sagging. Shake off the pack now to stand tall again, firmly rooted in my unconditional love. The harsh and condemning voices echoing through your mind speak lies, seeded by the evil one. Pay them no heed, for they arise from the abyss. Instead, tune your spiritual ears to hear my gentle voice singing over you, melodies of grace and truth that set you free from twisted expectations. Even now, the noose of people-pleasing and performance loosens, its strangling hold over you broken. I remind you again that only my opinion carries lasting weight and significance. My perception alone defines your identity and determines your destiny. You belong to me, so reject outside claims seeking to exert ownership. Thus I call you again simply to rest securely in my embrace. The clamor of urgent obligations fades as you yield, striving to abide here with me. Other voices grow distant, their authority diminished in light of my love. No need to figure everything out today, precious child. Tomorrow awaits with mercies all its own. For now, let my presence soak into your soul until every anxious thought dissolves.